stuff that we're doing.
Dana, what do you have an approximate time of when the rematch is going to happen between Junior Dos Santos and Cain Velasquez?
Funny you should ask that question, because I sat down with Junior Dos Santos yesterday, who is the nicest guy in the world, right? Seriously, you've all talked to Junior. He's the nicest guy in the world. He said, I have nothing but respect for Cain Velasquez. I like him as a person and as a fighter, and I think he deserves this shot at the title. But I do not want to fight him, which is not what he said a month ago. He said, Alistair Overeem is a punk. He's got a big mouth, and he's been saying lots of bad things about me, and I want to knock him out. I want to knock him out now.
So are you guys putting
and I
that
said,
fight together?
Junior. I like that. All right. I don't know. You know, he wants to fight. I'm not saying that that's what's happening. I'm just saying that's what he's saying. He wants this fight. So he actually, they were blowing me up. They wanted to meet with me. We went to lunch yesterday, and he just went off on what a punk he thinks Alistair Overeem is and how bad he wants to, you know, knock him out.
So Alistair Overeem's not scheduled, is allowed to fight until the end of the year. So, so is Junior going to wait until the end of the year, or?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what he told me yesterday. So that's what he wanted to meet with me about yesterday and told me.
What did you do with that? What did you do with that information? Now, did you go back to Cain and tell him that?
I didn't say anything. I just told you guys now. I had the meeting with him.
It sounds like a Nick Diaz GSP situation with Carlos Condit, where the champ says, I want to fight this guy, and then maybe you tell the other guy waiting in the wings.
Who knows?
So Cain is still not out.
You obviously know what the guys are about when you're going back into something. You talk about a rematch versus a holy fight, and kind of how you make that decision on
as far as what, like an example?
Next week we got a rematch again versus kind of a whole new fight.
You know, it's one of those things where, like Frankie Edgar, he's done a lot of things for us, man. He's always stepped up to the plate, anything we've ever needed. And I'm like, I'm not giving you this fight again. I actually want to see you move down to another weight, you know, and I think it's better for you, healthier for you, and everything else. And this kid, you know, I was trying to talk with his wife and his parents and stuff, and they were all on his side. So they all teamed up on me in New York one day, and I'll see you guys in Denver. You know what I mean? It's really how it worked out. I respect him, and we did it. And he's always done it, and anything we've ever asked him. Same thing for Carlos Condit. Carlos Condit has stepped aside, done this, gone over here, you know. And I respect him, and now he's getting his shot at GSP.
Now, speaking of Nick Diaz, Cesar Gracie actually said he wants you to disregard the Nevada State Athletic Commission's ruling and let him fight overseas.
And I said at the press conference the other day, he's got a better chance of talking me into getting hair plugs.
So, have you had any discussion with Cesar, since Gil was here? Is there any further discussion with Cesar?
I haven't talked to Cesar at all. There's no way in hell that we would go around what the Athletic Commission, the Nevada State Athletic Commission wants us to do and go around that. We would never do that. Why would we do that? It makes no sense. You just, you did the crime. You got to ride this thing out until it, you know?
And now with Nate as well. He's on ice right now until the Bendo and Edgar. Do you have any idea when you would schedule that?
Not necessarily. Who knows with Nate? I'm meeting with Nate next week. Me and Nate are getting together next week, and Cesar.
Are you personally more intrigued by the Overeem fight than the Cain fight, just because you've seen it already?
I wasn't even thinking about it until he said it the other day. You know what I mean? Wasn't even thinking about it.
But now it's
he's another one who's, you know, he's in trouble, and he's going to have to do the time.
But making the fights that way, the way Junior wants it, is an option to you, or at least considering it?
He's my heavyweight champion who is one of those guys who, again, like Frankie Edgar, is a guy who's done everything we've ever asked of him. And he really has never asked much of us. So when a guy like him comes to me and wants something, yeah, I have to consider it.
Well, I guess just to play devil's advocate, obviously Cain is a former champion who also did a lot of stuff for you too. I mean, how do you go to him and say, look, bro, you're not getting a shot right now. Cain, I mean, would you feel comfortable doing that?
I don't know. I got to talk to Cain. And I agree. You're right. Cain is too.
Dana, to go back.
But Kane's not the champ right now. You know what I mean? Junior is.
To go back to the Rory thing for a sec, is BJ staying on that card?
I have no idea. This happened. Not happened, but I found out about it when Shogun was walking out.
How did you find out?
Joe Silva showed me a picture of the cut.
Is that enough to dampen your
It is
spirits?
right here, above the eyebrow, and wide open like that.
How did it happen in training?
Training.
Does BJ even know?
BJ doesn't know. I just told you guys now.
Really?
I have a big mouth and can't help myself. You guys always get the...
Are you going to get in trouble?
Huh?
Are you going to get in trouble?
Get in trouble for that. When I said I'm going to get in trouble, I'm going to say something that'll piss Fox off again. I don't give a shit what the rating is on Monday. Or something like that.
You sure you don't want to give a number?
Huh?
2.5, a number.
I have no idea.
I mean,
Seriously,
what would make you happy?
when you really think about it, nobody has dared step up against the Olympics.
Yeah,
They're radio silent for 2 weeks while this thing goes, and we are tonight. And I mean, I don't think you could ask more of us than what we did tonight. They went out and delivered tonight. They delivered tonight. It was awesome. The crowd here loved it. I loved it, and hopefully 27 million people at home watching loved it.
Dana, what do we do with Brandon Vera now that he showed he can hang with the big boys again?
He asked me that earlier. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You look good tonight.
What were the Fox executives feeling on the fight?
They were all pumped up. Everybody loved it, man. Everybody's very happy about tonight. This relationship with these guys couldn't be better. We have a great relationship with these guys. We're going to continue to work together and learn, you know, how to make everything bigger and better. And it's going to be a great relationship.
Dana, I may have missed it.
Go ahead, buddy.
Sorry.
We were talking about heavyweights and also Olympic Games. Do you know Teddy Riner, the French judo fighter?
Heard about him.
Yeah, he's just only 24. Maybe he's just one of the best judo fighters in the world in the story. Sorry.
Yeah.
He would be interested to do MMA maybe. Would you be interested to make a contract with this kind of fighter?
Well, if he's a judo guy, he's got a lot of things to work on before he thinks about fighting in the UFC. You know, obviously, yes. Would love to have an Olympic gold medalist or whatever it is inside in the UFC. But he's got a lot of work to do before he gets here.
Dana, did you use the ref cam on the broadcast?
Yeah.
Which part?
Hey, Craig, how'd that ref cam work out?
We didn't use it tonight.
I thought I saw it on the little monitor.
Oh.
They brought me out the little monitor.
Never put it in the live telecast.
Right.
It was there. Yeah, there were some good looks, but not good enough to put it in the telecast.
Yeah. It sucked.
Will you try it again?
Will we try it again, Craig?
Yeah, we're gonna keep making tweaks.
Yeah.
Is it only a Fox?
Even though it sucked, we're going to keep doing it.
Is it only a Fox thing? Or
Huh?
is it only a Fox thing that you'll...
I don't know. Craig wants to do it.
Okay.
That's my head of production. What am I going to do? Pick and choose my battle. I'm not going to fight with him about everything. He wants a ref cam that he himself doesn't like, then yes, well, he can use it.
And yesterday at the weigh-ins, you wore the Ronda Rousey T-shirt, which was interesting. ESPN logo there, Fox broadcast. Did you receive any word from anyone at Fox about that?
You know, I think that I don't know why Fox would sweat ESPN. You know what I mean? We're on Fox. I got a 7-year deal on Fox. This isn't the last month of my deal and I'm out wearing ESPN t-shirts. And it was the ESPN, the body issue cover is what I was wearing. We're proud of the fact that Ronda's on the cover and is one of the biggest selling covers that they have for this issue. They did a bunch of different covers in different regions and she's selling like hotcakes. She's a badass, man. I'm a fan. And I wore the t-shirt. And the Fox guys are cool. Why would Fox sweat ESPN?
Well, they are competition now.
Yeah, I mean, they're a sports network, though. ESPN covers stuff that we do on Fox. ESPN covers the NFL, and Fox has the NFL. You trying to start shit? No.
Are you going to go to Rousey's fight?
Yeah, I'm going to go.
I've been asking all the guys what Olympic sport they would be in outside of any martial arts, what they would be in. I thought I'd ask you the same question.
Say that again?
What Olympic event you would want to be in if you were, say, an athlete going towards the Olympics outside of martial arts?
What Olympic event would I want to be in?
Promotion.
What?
Promotions.
Yeah. I don't even know. I couldn't even answer that question. You know, I'm so far from being an Olympic athlete, it's not even funny. Be in the potato chip eating contest. How about that?
Isn't the Olympic Games having a meeting with IMMAF regarding
there are
MMA?
people out there working on.
How is it going? Do you know that?
don't know. I'm not involved in that. I believe me, I have nothing to do with that.
They haven't reached out to you
I
for
have so much
feedback
shit
or
to
anything?
do. Huh?
They haven't reached out to you for feedback on that or anything?
Yeah, our people have been talking. Yeah. There are people working on that. Not me. Not me.
Was it important for you to put Gamborian on the card tonight, considering he's from Hollywood?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I never really thought about it that way, but yeah. Definitely.
Any progress on the coaches for Tough Brazil?
No. Haven't even talked about it yet. That's no progress whatsoever. Haven't even talked or thought about it.
If Shogun wants to coach Tough in Brazil, do you need a Brazilian light heavyweight to coach opposite him, or can you bring in?
You could bring in anybody. Maybe. Check you out. He said, "What about Glover?" And I said, "Check you out."
When will that shoot again?
What do you got, Glover schedule or something?
He's fighting Rampage.
Yeah, he's fighting.
He's fighting Rampage.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Oh, he said he's busy for a while, like he's got his schedule or something. He's got some appearances to do. He's training for a fight. I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm kidding.
Dana, you mentioned 115 at the press conference the other day. Can you tell us anything more about what the timeline or what the plans are there?
About what?
115 class?
Oh, no. I said it would happen. And we would add that weight class eventually, but no, I don't know.
You don't have anything specifically special planned for UFC 150, considering it is back in Denver where it all started, and it's a 150 kind of milestone.
Like what?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Cartwheel competition,
Fireworks?
fireworks?
The Glover idea. I'm out of idea.
Huh? Yeah, no. Nothing.
Are you going back to Boston with the show soon?
Yeah, Boston people have been hitting me with that one. I know. I don't know. Not this year.
No?
No.
Speaking of New York, Mr. White, any progress for movement with the UFC into MSG?
No. I mean, again, I could sit here and tell you, yeah, all the work that we're doing, it looks good, but I've been saying that for 4 years. You know what I mean? It's just, I sound like a broken record.
Dana, Kung Lee said he would be able to
Kung
fight.
Lee is fighting.
Yeah. Is it Rich Franklin?
We just met right before I walked in here.
Is it Franklin?
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
Kung
He
Lee,
didn't
Rich
seem
Franklin.
all that into it. Rich.
Rich didn't?
Yeah.
Kung Lee's very into it.
Right. Rich said he didn't seem to think how it made sense for him.
How what?
He didn't really know how that fight made sense for him right now, is what he said.
What fight makes sense for him right now?
I can't speak for Rich.
Huh?
I can't speak for Rich Franklin.
Okay. Well, you just did.
Well, I'm telling you.
You said he didn't like that fight.
Yeah, but he didn't really give a reason in what I've seen.
When do you ever not let anybody off the hook and not give a
Wasn't
reason?
an interview with
You just
David.
gave him. Oh, you read the interview?
Yeah.
Okay.
But so is that fight happening though?
Yeah.
Is that the headliner for that card?
Yeah.
My young fan also said that he wants to fight Michelle. Is that something you'd do?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be good. I like that kid. He's exciting.
He said he wants Steven Seagal actually next.
Everybody does, apparently. Guy's 60-something years old. Leave the poor guy alone. You know what I mean? He ain't going to be fighting anybody.
Could you see any of these guys fighting Alexander Gustafsson?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
whom? Whom would that be?
I have no idea. The answer is yes, I could see them fighting Alexander. Maybe him, you know what I mean? Not him, but you got sitting there before him.
Dana, what about Faber?
Chris doesn't even know.
One fight away from getting another title shot. Is that even possible?
What?
Faber.
He's one fight away from getting another title shot?
That's what he said.
He did?
Yeah.
He's optimistic, you know? Nothing wrong with being optimistic. He's more than one fight away from a title shot. Definitely.
Any news on Chael? What's going on with him next?
Chael's a big friggin' rock star right now. Fox loves him. They want him on every show they'll ever make from here over the next 3 years, and we'll see what happens with Chael. Chael has a lot of options right now. Chael made himself a shitload of money and has a lot of options.
More money than Anderson made for that fight?
Come on. Well, you guys, is there a conspiracy going on here tonight?
I'm sorry if I missed this before. Did you talk about Lyoto maybe going to 185? And I was with Rashad yesterday on the show, and Rashad was kind of joking that Lyoto stole his thunder, but with Lyoto weighing in at 201, and he's saying, hey, if I had a right fight, I would go to 185.
So what was funny, it's weird you say that. Little Miss has some inside information or something. I said, when he weighed in at 201, me and Joe Silva said to Ed Soares, let's see, trying to move to 85, and he goes, I need to talk to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We never talked, but...
Now that he got a title shot.
He's getting a title shot. Yeah.
Now with Dominic Cruz, he's out for 12 to 18 months with his hand. Did you? I don't want to say strip him of his title, but do you make Henry Morale basically have to defend the Anthony?
Yeah. Did you say 10 to 18 months?
Yeah, that was the last report.
No. Way sooner than that.
Probably running in 2 months, they said.
Yeah. Be way sooner than that.
Do you think that the main event and in fact the whole fight card tonight has the potential to, I assume you haven't seen any flash ratings yet, but has the potential to build in the course of the night away?
Oh my God. Programmet presenteras av Betsave.com.